Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be focused on this makeup right here. It is a perfect everyday no makeup look. I woke up like this kind of look where you look pretty flawless but still super natural, dewy, skin-like, glowy. It's everything that I love in a makeup look, and you guys know that I do looks on my channel like this all the time. I use totally new products in this video, ones that I haven't really used on my channel before, and I really feel like you'll love them. This is kind of like a first impressions as well as a tutorial, so I really hope that you like that because I've never really done something like that on my channel before. And I really do think this is perfect for every single day, especially in the summertime when the weather is really warm, because you're not wearing like a lot of heavy products and powders and liquid foundations and all of that, and you're not going to just like sweat it off. I feel like this is really nice and beautiful and lightweight for like an everyday look. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this like no makeup look while still wearing a shit ton of products, then please keep watching. Okay, so I literally just got out the shower and this is what I woke up like, but nobody else has to know that except for you and I, okay? So keep it between us. I'm going to be using a bunch of Smashbox products in this video. This is not sponsored by Smashbox at all. I just got like a PR package of a ton of their products that I really want to try out. Okay, so a really important tip for like a no makeup look where you just want to look naturally flawless, glowy, healthy is to use a damp sponge. This is a damp beauty blender, like their nude one. This is stained, promise it's clean. I like to use it even with my primers. I feel like when you use a wet beauty blender with all of your products, it just makes it look a lot more skin-like and healthy. I don't know, I feel like it just makes it look more natural than a brush. A brush will kind of pack on the product and make it look like way more full coverage and heavy, but a beauty blender kind of shears it out in a way and makes it look more like wet looking, if that makes any sense. At least it does to me. So I'm going to be trying out this Smashbox Photo Finish primer in Radiance. I haven't used this one yet, and I'm just gonna dip it into my beauty blender, and I'm really gonna focus this on like the outer parts of my face, not so much like where I get super oily, because it is like a radiant primer, and I just want to see how this makes the skin look. I feel like this is gonna be so pretty. I'm really mainly focusing it on the places where I would normally highlight and where I would normally want my skin to look the most radiant, and I feel like this is an important step because you won't have to use as many products to get that glowy look that you want, that naturally super healthy, like I woke up like this, flawless. I feel like also when you concentrate your primer like this just on the areas where you need it, like I like to use radiant primer, so I'm just adding it on the areas I need it. Like if you want to use a pore filling primer and you want to look like you don't have makeup on and you really want to keep it super natural, then I would just seriously really use it on the areas that you need it and not just all over the face, because then it kind of looks a little too flawless, you know what I mean? A little too unreal. I'm really loving this primer. This is my first time using it and I think it's gorgeous. It's definitely giving my skin a really nice sheen. I don't know if you could see it on camera. So next I'm trying the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water because I've heard amazing things about it, and I figured that it would be even better than just a BB cream. Something that I would use for a makeup look like this would be a BB cream or like a light concealer, but I figured that this is even better because it's water-based. It's going to be very hydrating, very lightweight on the skin. It's going to be very breathable. It's not going to look greasy or anything like that, so I thought that was perfect. It says, all the skin perfecting benefits of BB in just a drop of water. This featherweight formula primes, perfects, protects, and hydrates. Oil-free, alcohol-free, all skin types. I have the shades light and medium, but I think I'm in the middle right now because I'm at that awkward stage where like I had a really good tan going on, but it's like fading because I couldn't go out for like 12 days because it was downpouring, no over exaggeration, so I hope that's gonna change soon. So I'm gonna just mix these two shades together. I think I'm gonna add like one drop of each, I guess. This is like what a drop looks like. It's very minimal. And I'm just going to mix these two shades together and see what we get. Hopefully it'll match me. You really want to focus this on the areas that need the most coverage for you. So mine is like more on my cheek area. I don't really have much to cover on my forehead except for my new little friend right there. I don't know if you noticed. His name is Harold, and he's here to stay for a few days, I guess, because I tried to kick him out and he was like not having it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just very gently pounce that on top of the skin. And I seriously feel like this gives you the most natural effect possible when it comes to your makeup. I love beauty blenders more than anything, especially for a natural look. I don't know. I feel like nothing can replace it for me. There's no brush in the world that gives me the exact same effect. I just took it off because it was annoying me, so don't mind the wet mullet look. It's just what you're gonna have to deal with right now. So I'm just gonna take one more drop of that super light shade and just apply it on the spots where I feel like I need more coverage, just a tiny bit more coverage. I mean, I still want my imperfections to peek through a tiny bit. Obviously, this is not a full coverage foundation. It's a BB water. Like, this has very minimal coverage. It's mostly gonna like hydrate your skin and just make it healthy and dewy and add a touch of coverage so that it looks more skin-like. And that's mainly what we're doing here. Is we're kind of just trying to mimic the look of your skin but better and not make it look like you have foundation on whatsoever. There is no like heavy contouring and highlighting in this video whatsoever. It's absolutely minimal. So I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light. You want to use a shade that's your skin tone or like half a shade lighter. So maybe something a touch lighter than your skin tone so that it does cover up your dark circles or whatever you're trying to cover. But once I blend this out, I know it looks a little light right now, but you're not really going to see it at all. The main key to this is to use very, very minimal amount of product. And then if you do need some more in a certain area, you just go in and touch it up a tiny bit. But I mean, you don't want to look perfect either way because that's like a dead giveaway that you have 72 products on for a natural makeup look. Looking up close at my mirror, like no joke, this BB water is amazing. It looks so skin-like and good. I don't know, it just blended out so well. And you could still see like my skin peeking through, like the redness of my cheeks a little bit right here, which I like. Next, we're gonna try this Smashbox Step-by-Step Contouring Stick Trio. I'm gonna just be using one of the shades, I think. This has like a highlight and a like medium contour. No, it has a highlight, a bronze, and a contour. So actually maybe I'll do the bronze and the contour because I don't have any cream bronzers, I don't think. I think I have a couple of them, but none that I'm like absolutely in love with. So let's try this out. Let's do the bronze stick first. So this is the bronze shade and I'm gonna just, I guess, apply that where I would bronze or contour. Like, I'm not exactly sure how to, I've never used like a cream bronzing stick before. This is definitely a first for me, so I'm gonna just try it on one half of my face and see how that looks. The blendability of these products are literally out of this world. Like, I thought that I made a mistake by adding little dots all over my head, that it was gonna be like patchy and weird, because that's happened to me with like contouring sticks, but this is not even real. Like, it's blending out so well and like melting into my skin. Oh my god, I love this so much. It looks so natural. Do you see that? It just gave me like the slightest hint of a bronze, because I mean, I'm applying like no product. But wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna just hit all the points where I would normally bronze my face. The reason why I like to use cream products instead of powder when doing a look like this is because cream products really mimic the way natural skin looks like, you know what I mean? A lot more than powder. Powder is kind of like, I don't know, I feel like cream products are more forgiving, like you can just really work with them and make them melt into your skin and it just like blends out nicer. And powder can look a little patchy, a little cakey, a little powdery. Like, no one naturally has powdery looking skin, at least that I've ever seen in my life. So I just feel like when you're going for like a natural no makeup look, then cream products are your best bet. You can set it a little bit with powder, like a translucent powder, if you absolutely have to. Like, if you have very, very oily skin, then I do recommend doing that just a tiny bit. I'm going to be using a different powder and I'm going to show you what I like to use. Next, I'm going to contour just a tiny bit. I really do like to still contour with looks like these, like quick 5-minute looks when I don't really have time, even if I'm not trying to like not look like I have makeup on or anything like that. This is just what I like to do. So I look, oh, I missed a spot, wow. Imagine I walked out the house like that with like brown spots all over my face. So basically I look at where exactly the hollows of my cheekbones are, and if you can't find them, then just take your finger and press around this area and you'll feel like where there's like a little indent in your face, and that's where you're going to want to draw your line. So I can see mine a tiny bit. I have like the slightest, see that right there? Like that's my cheekbone. That's as far as it goes for me. There's no Angelina Jolie in this room right now, just me. So that's where the hollow of my cheek is, so I just make a little line like that. And one right on the other side. And I'll do a few lines. There's nothing wrong with making your forehead or five head look a little smaller. I'm not going to do any crazy nose contouring, but I do like to do this part right here and shorten it a little bit. So a little shadow right under your lip right here really creates the illusion of a fuller lip, as well as a little bit of contour right in the hollow of your cupid's bow right there. When I blend that out, it'll make more sense. And then just a tiny bit on my jawline. I feel like this is the most intense no makeup look I've ever filmed before, but this is like a more flawless version. Like you woke up like this is what you naturally look like, nobody has to know anything, you know what I'm saying? So let them wonder. Like if anybody asks you, why do you look so good? Just be like, why don't you know how to mind your business? I just look good. This is just how I wake up. I'm perfect. And I really like to emphasize on that very far corner of my cheekbone, because that is normally where people have like the most indent of their cheekbone. Does that make any sense? I don't know how to talk today. But that's where I mainly like to focus the product. I'm just pressing it into the skin. This type of makeup look really requires a lot of blending, but it's worth it because it looks the most natural in my opinion. So this is just what I like to do on like a daily basis. Obviously not with these products because I've never used these exact ones before, but you know what I mean. And by the way, I forgot to say what I think about these contouring sticks and bronzing sticks. They are seriously gorgeous. Like flawless. Like I'm obsessed. I've never loved a contouring stick more in my life. Sorry for the noise, it just started downpouring again. But seriously, just really quick, wanted to review this one more time. I am seriously obsessed with this makeup. This BB cream, these contouring sticks are flawless. So for blush, I'm just taking this Tarte True Love Cheek Stain. I love these so much. They smell delicious. I think this was one of the first products, not this exact one, but these products were one of the first products that I've ever purchased at Sephora. And I seriously thought it was like the most amazing thing. I would apply it every single day and wear it to school. So the smell of this makeup gives me like this warm feeling inside. It's like nostalgia. I don't know why I love it so much, but yeah. So I'm just going to take that on my beauty blender, and I want to focus the blush right on the apples of my cheeks, because that's where you would normally have like a rosy look to you. And my family's Albanian actually, and they're like obsessed with girls who have like rosy cheeks. That to them that means like you're so healthy. So I don't know, growing up like it was such a good thing to have super rosy cheeks. So maybe that's why I was like so obsessed with this product when I was in like 9th grade. I don't know, but I've always loved rosy cheeks since I was a kid, probably because it was like instilled in me that it is such a beautiful thing for women to have rosy cheeks. I like to hit it right near my nose. It kind of just makes you look like you're sun-kissed, you know what I mean? Like you have like a tiny bit of a burn. You know, we're gonna fake a burn here, guys. But I kind of like that look, I don't know why. And a little bit on my nose, just the bridge of my nose, because it just looks like the sun hit you right there. So next I'm taking this new product that I just tried out maybe like a few weeks ago. This is a e.l.f. Illuminator. It's like a liquid one, and I wish I knew the name of it. The packaging is very like bland. It doesn't have any name on it. It just has this little sticker right here that says illuminating. I bet you can find it at the drugstore or Target. At my Target they sell a bunch of e.l.f. stuff, and it comes out like a liquid illuminator, but this almost has no color to it, you guys. Like I can't even explain it. I tried it the other day, and it is seriously the most gorgeous thing ever. I mean, I haven't applied it to my face yet. It just gives you that perfectly wet look. Like that naturally like glossy highlighted look. I have no idea why. I am seriously so obsessed with this, but I am. And it is like crazy waterproof. Like you can run your hand underwater with a swatch on and the water like beads up on top of it. So this at the pool or the beach, like yes, hello. I'm so excited. So excited for summer to finally start, hopefully this week. So I'm just going to apply this on all the places where I would normally highlight, and it literally just looks like a gloss on my face. I am absolutely obsessed with it. It just looks like I'm crazy dewy moisturized. Like, it has no color to it. Like, it doesn't look gold and it doesn't look like silvery. Maybe it does on camera because of my lights. I didn't mean to just give you the finger. So like I said before, I was going to show you the powder that I'm going to use because I really don't like to use even like a translucent powder for this kind of look. I feel like that's even too much. This powder is even lighter than a translucent powder, at least in my opinion. This is the Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powders, and these are light filtering photo enhancing powders. I think these are so flawless, so gorgeous. I still use them all the time, like almost every single day. I've used this for like over a year or maybe 2 now. I didn't show them in my videos because I thought that they were discontinued, but they actually just don't sell them at Sephora anymore. It's just on their website, and it's on sale right now. I think it's like $4 off of the normal price, but I'm going to link it down below. But what I like to do is I like to use this bronzing shade, and I can't even explain this powder to you guys. Like, you barely even see it when you touch it. Like, it is so light. It's like barely even there. So I'm just going to take the bronzier shade first and apply that on like the areas where I bronzed my skin. Just lightly. With a different brush, I'm going to take this purpley shade and this yellow shade. I like to mix these two together. I mix them all three together sometimes. It's so weird. Like, I don't understand what this product does exactly. All I know is that it does make my skin look so much better, and like I have a filter on it without looking like I have powder on it at all, which is like crazy. And I'm just gonna dab this very lightly on the other areas of my face. So the skin is complete for now. I'm gonna bronze up my neck in a minute with a bronzer, but this is what my skin looks like. I am seriously obsessed with these products altogether. I've never done these altogether or used a lot of these before, and I'm really impressed by them. So now a very important part in my opinion is your eyebrows. So my favorite product at the moment for a natural brow look is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and this is in the Universal Taupe shade. I think this is the only shade that they have, and I've seriously used this product on like my mom, my sister, my friends, myself. It is seriously like the most perfect brownish shade. Like, you can go light-handed and create like a lighter shade for like blondes and like deeper dark for like brunettes like me, and I just feel like it looks amazing on everybody. So I just really like this product, and I just take a little bit of that and just focus it mainly on like my bald spots, you know what I'm saying? The areas where, you know, the girls need a little help, a little assistance, some slight assistance here and there, because especially in the front area here where my brows don't like to grow for some reason, this is where I really like to concentrate the product. And you want to like brush through after you're done applying it, because it'll like diffuse the product and make it look a lot softer. I don't like to go too crazy, not only because it's a no makeup look, but when you don't have much makeup on your face and you make your brows too harsh, it kind of like is the center of attention, and it's like the only thing anybody can look at because your brows are like bam in their face, you know what I'm saying? Next, I'm just gonna hit my eyelashes with a tiny bit of mascara. I know that doesn't look super natural, but I feel like it really completes the look, and I'm really just gonna apply a tiny bit. This is the Dior Show Mascara, and this is the tiny sample size, so I think it's like smaller and it'll work better. I don't know. So I'm just gonna start from the base and work my way up and make sure that it doesn't look clumpy or anything, because that's something that you definitely don't want for this kind of look. So that is what that looks like, and I was just looking super close obviously at my eyes, and my under eyes have like zero creasing, and I did not set it with any powder or anything like that at all, and that is seriously amazing. And I did apply concealer down there. So for the lips, super simple, not gonna overline, not even gonna apply lip liner at all. I'm just gonna apply this. This is the IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi Rose. This is just like a chapstick, like a tinted chapstick, kind of like those sugar ones by the Fresh brand, if you've ever tried those out. I love this so much. I've used it several times, and it just adds a beautiful, slightly rosy tint to your lips, as you can see right there. So I'm just gonna hit my lips with that a little bit one time. So I think that is all I want to do for my makeup look right now, you guys. I know that was like 9 million steps, so you're probably like, all you want to do? This is a 9-hour video. you know your girl loves to talk. So I'm just gonna spray my face with this Fix Plus, this measly little Fix Plus that I have left right here that I'm trying to save. But I need to because I just need to. It's an addiction. I probably don't need to. I look wetter and glowier than ever, but I'm still gonna do it. Do they have like MFPA meetings? Mac Fix Plus Anonymous meetings? Because I need to go. This is what it looks like a little bit more close up. I don't think I've loved a makeup look this much in a very long time, you guys. I know it is super basic and simple, but there's just something about it that I love. I just love this natural, dewy, skin-like look. As you know about me and my channel, we really focus on skin here. So yeah, that is a completed look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you try out any of these products because I seriously loved every single product that I used in this video. It was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna link it down below as always. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up before you leave. It helps me out a lot, and if you liked it, then like it. Why not? Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's free and it'll notify you every single time that I upload, hopefully, if YouTube is not shady. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.